Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into the last 10 books of the Bible. These books are packed with wisdom, timeless guidance, and powerful messages for our lives today. Stay tuned as we journey through these inspiring texts. And if you find this content helpful, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button for more. 10. Philemon, the 57th book of the Bible. Philemon was a wealthy Christian and a minister. He had a slave named Onesimus that ran away because he wronged Philemon, possibly by stealing, and sought refuge in Rome. In Rome, Onesimus encountered Paul and became a Christian. Paul, recognizing Onesimus's new status as a believer, writes to Philemon, urging him to forgive and accept Onesimus without the severe punishment that would usually be inflicted on runaway slaves. Philemon 1:17. This touching letter is a plea for reconciliation. It's a beautiful illustration of how the gospel breaks down barriers and brings unity. 9. Hebrews, the 58th book of the Bible. Hebrews, also known as the Epistle to the Hebrews, is a theological masterpiece. It connects the Old Testament with the New, showing how Jesus fulfills the promises of the Old Covenant. With powerful imagery of Christ as the ultimate high priest, this book emphasizes the superiority of Christ and the New Covenant over the Old Covenant, and it encourages believers to persevere in their faith. 8. James, the 59th book of the Bible. The book of James is like a spiritual checklist. It challenges believers to live out their faith through good works, offering practical advice on taming the tongue, caring for others, and staying humble. It's all about putting faith into action. He condemns various sins, including pride, hypocrisy, favoritism, and slander. 1 Peter, the 60th book of the Bible. Peter writes to Christians facing persecution, reminding them that their suffering is temporary and focuses on the importance of believers bearing up under unjust suffering, yet continuing to live well. This, he said, will lead to eternal glory. The book emphasizes hope, holiness, and standing firm in faith, no matter the circumstances. 6. 2 Peter, the 61st book of the Bible. In his second letter, Peter warns against false teachers and encourages believers to grow in their faith and resist moral decay. He reminded believers of the certainty of Christ's return and the importance of living with purpose and diligence, which would be pleasing to God. 5. 1 John, the 62nd book of the Bible. This letter, attributed to the Apostle John, emphasizes the importance of fellowship with God and living in His love and light. It teaches that true believers should live righteously, love one another, and reject false teachings. It's a deeply spiritual and encouraging book focused on God's love. In the book, John assures believers of eternal life through faith in Jesus Christ. 4. 2 John, the 63rd book of the Bible. A short letter also by John, consisting of only a few verses. It addresses the importance of truth and love. John warns the recipients against deceivers and false teachers, urging them to stay faithful to the teachings of Christ and not to support those spreading falsehoods. 3. 3 John, the 64th book of the Bible. This personal letter from John is addressed to a man named Gaius. Commending him for his hospitality and service, he is praised for his faithfulness in serving the brethren, especially strangers, demonstrating that God's people should be known for their kindness and willingness to serve others. It contrasts Gaius's kindness with the actions of Diotrephes, who opposes John's authority. It's a message about supporting fellow believers and practicing humility. 2. Jude, the 65th book of the Bible. Written by Jude, a brother of Jesus, this short but powerful letter warns against ungodly people who pervert God's grace. Jude's purpose in his letter was twofold. He wanted to expose the false teachers that infiltrated the Christian community and encourage believers to defend their faith and remain steadfast and fight for the truth, ending with a beautiful doxology of praise to God. 1. Revelation, the 66th book of the Bible. The final book of the Bible, written by the Apostle John, communicates the future of the world. It is an apocalyptic vision of the end times. It contains messages to 7 churches as both encouragement and challenge, with vivid imagery of spiritual battles, and the ultimate triumph of God. The author believes the followers of Christ will be rewarded with paradise, while the evil people of the world will be punished by a series of great disasters and destruction. The book concludes with the promise of a new heaven and earth, offering hope to all believers. Thanks for watching. These 10 books remind us of faith's power, even in the hardest times. If you enjoyed this breakdown or learned something new, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next video. See you next time.